Hey Aries, this is going to be your April general monthly reading. As you might all be aware, on the monthly readings, I pick 4 cards, one for every week, and then when you come back on the weeklies, we get more specific into those weeks. Okay, so these are just going to be general overview monthly readings. First card out will be for the first week of April. Hope you guys are all doing good. Remember, if you like these videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, Aries, the first week you have the Six of Swords. I think whatever happened in the last week of March, whatever you had to say, you meant what you said. It might not have been a easy conversation for you to have, but I do feel that things are going to get a whole lot better conversation-wise. I remember when I did the last week of March, a lot of folks had swords. So there was a lot of communication going on in the last week of March. So again, if this happened to be you, there was some kind of miscommunication regarding a situation in your life. I think the first week of April, things start getting a whole lot better, okay? Second week of March, you've got the Devil reverse. So yeah, what was toxic, what was holding you back, what need to be released has been released. And now, like I said, in that first week, you're starting to sail to somewhere that's, less bumpy, less emotional. I also feel if there is somebody trying to control you, could be a week for you to maybe speak your piece. Maybe not everything 100% came out in that first week, to kind of like get it done is what I'm hearing. For others of you that are involved in a new relationship, this is just saying make sure that you read between the lines, you know what you're getting into. Look for the red flags, look for the warning signs. I'm not saying that every new relationship is going to be bad. Just the word aware keeps coming up. Just be aware. For you folks that are already married, there might be in that second week a little bit of a power struggle going on. Somebody thinks they're right and they're not going to give in and they're not going to compromise. I think that this too shall pass. It's just temporary. And then Aries, on the third week, you folks have the Temperance card. So again, I think right off the bat, for you folks, April's going to be a little bit emotional. Something you keep going back and forth about. Maybe in that third week, you still haven't, settled the score, or things haven't balanced out the way that you thought that they were going to balance out. So the third week of April, things are still kind of up in the air as to kind of like what you need to do regarding a situation. Again, however this resonates in your life. And then finally, on the fourth week, things get a whole lot better. All of a sudden, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is cutting through the BS. The King of Swords is charging ahead, saying, something, I wasted, but you really haven't. But that's going to be your mentality. I just wasted 3 weeks trying to figure stuff out, trying to set things right, trying to set people square. And now I am going to charge ahead and get what I need to get done. And the fourth week, you're full of passion, fire, drive, and ambition is the word that I get. So let's just pick a general overview for the month. We'll pick a charm. And then, like I said, you might want to check back on the weeklies and we'll get more specific. So here we go. Oh, shoots. You've got the number, you've got the number 4 tuning in. So again, if things get a little bit rocky and, things get a little bit, you get a little bit anxious, you get a little bit, depressed or down in the dumps kind of thing. Remember, by the fourth week, you have this. You might want to go to a quiet place. You might want to meditate. You might want to pray. Whatever kind of like gets you over this hump for the first 3 weeks. But then once you get into that fourth week, guys, you're on fire, which is going to be really, really good. Like I said, and this too shall pass. But for the first 3 weeks, you might want to go to that quiet place and tune into your emotions, not somebody else's. Let's pick a charm here. You've got Namaste, peace. And that's kind of like what you're seeking in the first 3 weeks of April. You're seeking peace. You're seeking justice. You're seeking balance. Balance and peace are the words for you folks in the month of April. So again, folks, check back on the weeklies. As always, I wish you love, peace, good health, and I'll see you then.